And hello everyone, we're back. We're going to continue where we left off with the collectors. And yeah, we just finished researching the, I believe it was the dust refinery, which will, of course, give us a bunch of dust income. And we're going to start building this in all of our cities. Let's see, how much does this thing cost? I think it costs quite a bit. Yeah, it's one of our first really expensive improvements. 1,331 dust needed in order to buy this thing. So yeah, it's super expensive. And at this point, I think I'm gonna buy, the Glory of Empire. Just go with it. All right. Another dust refinery right here. We're gonna prioritize that over all of these, watchtowers and so forth. We don't really need those, do we? Let's see. Here we have six population. I'm gonna try to maintain 6 population in most of my cities, except the capital, of course, which has 7. We're gonna build a dust refinery right here, and once again, I really want to prioritize the dust refinery, but this time it's gonna be after the rumblers. So I'm probably gonna buy the Borough Streets, which costs only 943. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. And again, let's just make a quick visit into the research screen. Do we really need those urgently or not? I was thinking, is there any other manufacturing we want to assimilate here? Yeah, let's take a look at our choices. We have the Nidia and the Haunts, and we do have 3 Haunt villages. They will give us like 15%. This will give us 15% science boost. And I think we actually need a little bit of science right now because our science income is not that great. Yeah, Empire science output is only 287 science, and in previous games I've actually managed to reach up to like 500 by turn 75, so I'm not sure why it's low this time. Maybe because I don't have a lot of rivers in my territory. I actually made a bit of a mistake here. I missed this river here. I could not see the river clearly. Yeah, there's a river apparently in this area, and I sailed very far away from it. Look at that. Frozen grass river. It's very hard to catch. I mean, especially if you're, zoomed out. And, there's no... Yeah, even if you're zoomed out, it's not very clear to make. You can easily mistake this for a road or something. But yeah, apparently there was a river here and I missed it. That's kind of bad, actually. I gotta admit, it's my mistake. But no matter. We'll make up for it somehow. We can actually build the bar street. We can buy it. Cool. Then we're gonna go for the Glory of Empire immediately afterwards. And dust refinery. We're gonna push that thing upwards. As soon as we buy the dust refinery, we're gonna have a huge amount of dust in the next few turns. I look forward to that. And yeah, we move these guys and we will end turn. I'm gonna try to blow through the turns because I realize I'm taking a little bit too long to get things done. Yeah, and the turns are taking a little too long to process because, yeah, the game is getting much larger. We have access to more territories, I guess. Bishop Julian has gained a level. That is very nice because we've been building a lot of stuff in his city, right? Plus 0.5 resource deposit. That is just what we need. Because especially since this area has a lot of resources we need. Like, check it out. We have the both adamantium and palladium. And of course the titanium. This is currently our only deposit for titanium in this game. And emeralds. So we have 1.5 emeralds per turn from this city and 1.5 titanium, which is good. What else? Yeah, you guys are gonna move right here. We're gonna try to upgrade you next turn, and then we're gonna just go back where we were to explore a little bit more. I realize I actually need to start making my second army at this point. That would be really useful. There's nothing else to build here. We're gonna end the turn. I look forward to winter actually ending. I mean, look at this. It says here that it takes 1 to 17 turns until winter ends. So that is roughly around, I would say, 9 turns. Yeah, if we take the average, it would probably be 9 turns. Alright, you guys are gonna move here. We just want to upgrade you. We just want to retrofit everyone. Okay. And then we're gonna give you the latest equipment. What are you gonna give you? Let's see. Definitely gonna upgrade tier 3 here. I'm gonna give you this and something that will improve the initiative of the entire army. Let's see, what can we possibly give you? Army damage boost, and where's the army initiative boost again? Yeah, he already has the army initiative. All right. All right, let's give him the standard iron equipment to the maximum. This is one of those reasons why I really want to have an auto upgrade system in this screen. I mean, in Endless Space, you could click an auto upgrade button, which will automatically upgrade all of your currently equipped weapons to their better versions. That would be nice to have. So, for example, if I had level 1 iron sword, I click auto upgrade, it will automatically give me level 3. And this will apply for all my equipment. So if I had level 1 iron sword and let's say a level 2 titanium shield or something, it will automatically give me a level 3 if I have access to that actual shield, of course. Yeah, but because right now I have to manually go to each one of those units and upgrade them, which is very tedious. Yeah, so anyways, we're gonna give him a damage boost, I guess. This one's not really useful, so let's just get rid of it. Where is it? Glory or death. There we go, insignia. So we'll give them an army damage boost. How much damage does it actually give? It will give me, wow, that's a lot of damage. We went from 77 to 86. And I'm pretty sure this will apply to all of my units. Yeah, they're making a huge amount of damage at this point. 45. Okay, it's not that big. But yeah, check out the Dust Bishop. 60 damage. Very unusual considering that he has only an attack of 11. So if he actually manages to strike someone, he can do some pretty good damage. Alright. Yeah, so we have 800 something dust. Let's see, we can't actually buy this thing. Yeah, we can't really buy anything at all. Really. Not even the borrowed streets. Okay, we're gonna postpone that to the next turn. Alright, something has just been built. What do we have here? Okay. Trade drop bonuses, finally, that's what we need. Much better. Excellent. Yeah, these upgrades are going to be perfect. In fact, we're only like 1, 2, 3. We are 3 skill points away from achieving Cold Operator, and that's one of the advantages for roving clans. They can quickly achieve Cold Operator, and they actually need that because their faction has a severe handicap against winter. All right. So let's see, this city we're making 33 dust per turn compared to other cities which is like 30 only. Yeah, this is the effect of the hero. Good. And you guys are gonna move right here. We're gonna move you straight up into this territory over there. Do I want to explore this? Yeah, I should. Alright, I'm gonna go down there, explore that ruin, and be back with you. You know, maybe we could move this guy down. Cannot transfer. Okay. Fine. And winter is over. Thank God. The next winter is going to be at a minimum of 23 turns away. Alright, which one of these cities has the most dust? So we can immediately buy the dust refinery. This one has 159, this one has 171, 222, 221, that's pretty good. 278, definitely gonna buy it here. There we go. Alright. They went around the cliffs there. It's quite a long road. And we're gonna search this. Night Hammer. It's a bow weapon. We don't want bow weapons. We want like swords or whatever, like swords and spears, please, because our heroes are infantry. So yeah, we want swords and shields. There's some interesting music in the background. I like the music. Which the dust refinery, the dust depository research is complete. The statistical method's gonna be next. Okay. We need some extra science. Extra helping of science. Alright, which is our second strongest city in dust output? I believe, yeah, it should be that one. Alright, there you go, the dust refinery is complete. And we're gonna begin work on the... you know what? We could get the glass steel extractor followed by the dust depository. And we can actually afford to buy one of those populations. Let's see, should we do that? Or we could just finish up the Glory of Empire. Because we've already reached a... we can now choose more policies. We're gonna try to fill this up completely, but we can't. We're just gonna go for the 25% building buyout. I wish I had picked that up before actually buying all those buildings. Again, I did something really stupid. I apologize for that. Alright, never mind. Okay, we're gonna grab all these. Fine. 20% science in cities is satisfactory. There we go. I'm pretty sure we pacified these guys. Yes, we did. Are we gonna move this way? Explore some more lands. And we're gonna start buying a lot of stuff in the next few turns. Everything should be much cheaper at this point. Like, we have a 25% discount on everything from the, where is it? The slaves... prisoners, slaves, and volunteers, 25% reduction on all things we can buy. And we get 25% reduction on buildings here. So that's around 50% cheaper to buy all kinds of buildings. Oh, by the way, we have the blood crystal. We can activate the blood crystal. We can activate the gold, actually. Let's activate the gold instead. Oh, whatever, yeah, let's activate the blood crystal, because we might actually found a new city in the next few turns. This will be great. We gain one more wine, and we can activate it next turn as well. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna move you up. And there's room to explore here. Declare war on against another. Unfortunately, I cannot declare war. That's stupid, man. Come on. Oh. I mean, give me something I can do. Any quest, anything I can do. Seriously. Alright, appears this province is linked to another one over there. Since we have nothing more to explore in this region, we might as well go in that direction. Or maybe we actually need to research the shipyards, I believe. Because we are reaching the end of our current continent. Yeah, in fact, I'm probably gonna delay the smelting station and the reaping station just to get there. Yeah, that's probably good. That's good prioritization, I believe. When it's 25% expansion is approval, we really need the caravanserai. Actually, forget about this. Let's get the caravanserai. Extra one more. This will give us the +1 trade route max on city and plus 50% dust on city trade routes. We absolutely need this. It's gonna be very important. And at some point, we might actually grab the cargo docks. Alright. And then we get this and this. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 more technologies. And I believe, yeah, 5 more technologies and we will reach level era 4, I believe. Yeah. Do we need 5 or do we need 6? Yeah, I believe that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 5 or 6 technologies. Doesn't matter. So our current science output is fully fully occupied. And we're making 4 influence per turn. That's not bad. Oh, and I forgot, we can actually buy a hero at this point, I believe. The glass steel deposit, glass steel extractor is complete. Let's see, what kind of heroes can we buy? I'm looking forward to a roving clan hero at this point. This guy he's a Brook Lord. He already has 1 wasted skill point in the warrior direction, even though he has a dust boost level 3. That's kind of weird. I don't understand. Why would a dust boost level 3 hero start off with 1 point in warrior? That looks like a waste. It's counterintuitive. Anyways, the same thing for the next hero. This is so weird. Wait, what have I done? Just a sec. Where am I? Alright. So they both have dust boot. Oh wait, I didn't check this guy out. Yeah, the same problem. He has dust efficiency level 2, but he has 1 skill point wasted in the scouting branch, the common thing. So yeah, that's why would he do that? What about this guy? Again, same problem. Like, I don't understand. Why would they do that? Alright, anyways, let's check out this guy. Yeah, I don't want any army powers. I want something that will improve my dust output, specifically. High Protector Istvan. High Protector Toth Istvanka. Alright. Yeah, they give me nothing that will be useful for dust output. So yeah, this hero is not going to be very useful, really. Fine. We're gonna wait, I think, 9 more turns before we can buy something useful here. You know what? You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna get this guy in dust boost. So which is better, dust boost level 3 or the dust efficiency level 2? Plus 2 dust per. Yeah, I believe this one is much better. Plus, because it gets plus 2 dust per citizen on the city. So I'm gonna get this guy most likely. Because we do need to fill out our cities as soon as possible with heroes. Okay, you're gonna stay right here. And do you have any skill point we can assign? No, you don't have any skill points. That is completely useless. Alright, so I'm gonna go in this direction. No idle hands, and then fast healer, defender, and then all the way up towards dust trickery. Yeah, the dust trickery would be nice, and then we go all the way up to cold operator. After we reach cold operator, we can get level 2 and level 3 of dust trickery. Yeah, because we really want to maximize dust. And yeah, actually we want to equip you with this thing. Where is it? The glass steel tome, plus 1 dust per worker on the city, and this, and we're done. There you go. Now we have plenty of dust, which means we can actually, yeah, we bought the dust depository here. Hey, it's actually cheaper thanks to the new upgrades. Let's build the Borough Streets for now. And yeah, the dust refinery is a good idea at this point. Let's get this one. Yeah, alright. It's kind of weird. Buying buildings is almost cheaper than buying actual population. So as long as we are in that situation, we're going to continue to buy more buildings instead. Alright, so there's another region here somewhere. Now let's think a little bit. What's going to be our next region to colonize? This one is obviously grassland. It's going to be one of those cold regions. This one is not, again, it's not very promising. Like, we have 1 luxury, the glass silk deposit, which is okay, I guess. It's not very special, but it's fine. And we don't really need, I don't know if we're going to be using adamantium at all. And there's not many anomalies anyway. There's a lot of forests. We might settle here though, close to the ocean, close to the close to this area. And if we build a cargo port here, we might get lucky and link up with the whoever this faction is. I believe they are the Drakens or something. Yeah, because they seem to have a city on the coast here, and if they do, they might build a cargo port. We might give them that technology if we make peace with them or something like that. Yeah. Another alternative would be one of these two regions here. Therat, it's going to be either Stormel or Therat, because they are both cold regions. And for now, it appears that Therat is actually slightly better, because here we have the Earth Tower Anomaly plus 10 approval, and the Mineral Rich. We also have a wine deposit, and wine is pretty good. It's great. It really gives you plus 30 approval on activation. And here we have a botanical garden and moss pools. Yeah, they're pretty much equally useful, I guess. And here we have this Mycardia, but it's isolated. It's located in the corner of the region, which is not very helpful. It means we can't easily access that area. Anyways, gonna end the turn. I can't wait until I can declare war on these guys. I mean, come on. We're trying to blow through Era 3 just to get to Era 4 and research privateers. Okay. +1 on terrain with dust. That's just what I want. Dismiss you, sir. Boros Reach and Dust Fire are complete. I'm gonna reactivate the emeralds, of course. Is there anything else we can activate? We can activate the wine, I believe. And our people absolutely adore me. Look at this, 98% approval. That is just perfect. So we should be fervent in all cities, I believe. Yes, we are. And we are already making 1,281 dust per turn. That is fantastic. It means we can actually start buying more citizens. Scrap that, we're actually going to buy more dust depositories or something. Yeah, we're going to buy this. And that's it, we can't buy anything else. Another dust depository right here. We're going to prioritize that. You know what? After the watchtower, fine. So if I want to build an extra unit, what's it going to be? Should we build another stalwart maybe? Or another rider? The rider is faster to build, but the stalwart is actually more powerful. So I'm going for the stalwart for the time being. Let's see, did we actually upgrade this guy completely? Yes, we did. But for some reason, the Dust Bishop is actually more expensive than the Stalwart. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna build the Stalwart. Okay, so we're gonna turn back now. We're gonna try to harass the necrophages in any way possible. Statistical methods, which will give us a large boost of science. Alright, so we're about to research the shipyards, which we absolutely need in order to start exploring the past the oceans and stuff. And there we go. Research this. We gain 80 dust, which is insignificant at this point in the game. We don't really need that. So the Dust Bishop and the Stalwarts have gained a level in my army. The reason why they did that is because of this ability. The No Idle Hands, +1 XP per turn. And you can actually see how much XP they gain per turn exactly. They're currently gaining +2 XP experience per turn. So there must be another source of experience for them, I assume. So we have 2,000 dust, which means we can buy 1 dust depository here, and what else? And we're going to be buying some science buildings at some point. This one's cheaper, I believe. Yes, it is. Which one of our cities has the most science? Let's see. 126, 126, 102. Okay, so clearly it's going to be this one. Buy this right here. We need the extra science as soon as possible. It is complete. We have gained enough experience to advance to level 3. We're gonna get this. More dust from trade routes and +1 dust from trade routes flat. Perfect. Just to make sure, we are researching. Yeah, we're gonna research the shipyards, followed by the highway outpost in order to build the caravans. Yes, everything is going according to plan. And okay, where are we gonna move you guys? We cannot declare war on these guys, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, is there? Maybe you should. No, yeah, this is just frustrating. Fine. Okay. Nobody has colonized this region yet, for some reason. Just move across the village here and go this way. We're trying to take a shortcut. We are gonna try to intimidate the necrophages here. Yeah, they have a huge city there. They have, I think, 8 population, while we have 6. You know what? I want to check out just how much population we have. I'm just curious. We appear to have, yeah. Right now we're actually 2nd in population, considering that we are broken lords. And the reason for that is, yes, we're making a large amount of dust, and we have expanded several times. So, I don't know. And in overall score, we are at the top. Remember, I am playing at like hard difficulty. It's not like endless difficulty, which is much more challenging, I believe. In endless difficulty, you will find it extremely hard to compete with the AI in almost anything, because they gain bonuses to, everything, to science, to dust, to influence, everything. You will really need to attack them. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna colonize this region after all, Lertan next. So I actually look forward to, buying another settler very soon. Although, I am also tempted to start buying citizens as well. Let's see. We can get the cryometics lab. Yeah, we can get the cryometics laboratory in the city. This will give us a huge amount of science very soon. Because of the anomalies, we gain like plus 15 science from each anomaly, which is gonna be perfect. Dust refiner, we're gonna buy it. And we still have a lot of dust. Cryometric, we cannot buy this here, unfortunately, so we're gonna ignore it. Advanced alchemy lab, yeah, sure. First, we're gonna buy this depository, followed by advanced alchemy, and that's it. We have filled out our cities with pretty much everything. We should have a huge amount of science in the next turn, thanks to that cryometric monitors. Yeah. Bishop Julian has gained another level. +2 city fortification. Yeah, that's not very important, but we might as well just grab it, whatever. And Martin has also gained a level. Good. +0.5 deposits for strategic resources. We have finally completed the shipyards, which means we can now move on ocean tiles. Fantastic. Alright, sir, you're gonna move all the way up here. Yeah, we're making 1.5k per turn. That is huge. Now let's see, is there like a citizen we can buy? We can buy like one more settler, I think. How much does a settler cost? It's only 1,105. Of course we're gonna buy this guy. He's cheap as dirt. And we're gonna buy the dust depository, of course. We don't have enough money. Okay. We're gonna handle this next turn. But for now, why don't we buy one more population, which will allow us to build another borough? That is excellent. There we go. And we will prioritize that to the top. Baron Jocelyn Deval has gained enough experience to reach level 3, that is good. There you go. Fast Healer is going to be next, then all the way up to the top. Watchtower is complete in Giant, another Boston. Finally we have winter immunity, that is perfect. And we're going to dismiss you, sir. Alright, we're going to start exploring in that direction, in the direction of Yarrow, just to see what the other Broken Lord faction is up to. Yeah, they got really unlucky. He settled in this grassland area here. They're not getting a lot of bonuses, really. I'm going to go in that direction. I believe Giant is not building anything useful for the time being. Let's purchase the advanced alchemy first, followed by the we can't afford the dust depository apparently, so we're just gonna move the settler out and send him over to this region. Okay, so where do we send him? In this area we have access to the tree of life, the life tree, but it's not very useful if you think about it. What about here? Yeah, this could be nice. If we build a city right here, we can build a bunch of boroughs all around it, but it's not going to be very useful because it's going to be filled with like forests and stuff, and we don't really want forests. And yeah, this life tree is not going to be very useful except for the approval, because we're not going to gain the food bonus from the life tree. So I'm thinking we should send the settler in this area. There's a lot more dust here, and we have access to the coast, which is a lot better. So yeah, there's less anomalies here, but more coastline, which is much better. Like, we're running out of options. I mean, look at this. All these regions are very small. They don't have a lot of resources in them. And we got this really annoying necrophage between us and the other side. So yeah, we really need to find a way to get rid of this guy. And we are this close to acquiring the highway outposts. Your actions are peaceful, but our common history makes trust difficult. I really don't want to, I don't want you to trust me. Look, I want to kill you. I want to just get rid of you as soon as I can, alright? Alright, the Southwest appears to be terrified. Let's see. We can probably do some peace for now, and let's see what sort of technologies do you have. Yeah, he's got quite a lot of technologies, apparently. Got military science, alchemical alloys, alchemical armor. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of armor there. Yeah, we should buy the alchemy workshop. He doesn't want to give us the alchemy workshop. Screw you then. What about, I don't know, maybe alchemy alloys perhaps? Alchemy armor level 2 or something? Yeah, just give me something. Alright, alchemy alloys. It is. And maybe we could probably suck some of your titanium, I guess. Yeah, we could use a little bit of titanium. Thank you very much. And we're done. So we gained like 50 more titanium, which is brilliant. We will be at peace for the time being, but just both empires can connect trade routes together. That is good. I think Do we have any trade routes common between us? I will check that out next turn, because if we do, yeah, he's got fully developed roads, which indicates that he already has the right of way built in his city. So yeah, if we can connect our trade routes together, and I will make sure that happens next turn. Yeah, I will make sure we can, start some trade agreements and stuff like that, which will give us bonuses from trade routes. Necrophage, on the other hand, we cannot have any trade route agreements with them because we will always be at Cold War, so none of these trade routes actually work, to my knowledge. And furthermore, he has not even built the right of way. Yeah, you can see here his roads are poorly developed. They don't have brick tiles on them, whereas my roads are fully developed with brick tiles and everything. Yeah, it's nice to have a visual representation of the actual trade routes, so you can tell, which regions are better for settling and which ones are not. Declare war. Of course, we missed it. We cannot declare war on anyone. We have seen our armies. We find the most oppressive. That is fine. Vision and map exchange. Shall we do that? Yeah, maybe we should. Actually, it depends on how much, all these commercial agreements, research agreements. It depends on how much we are currently making in terms of economy. Let's see. Do we have any trade routes between us at all? Show trade routes. Outgoing trade routes we have, so they have trade routes with me actually. Origin is Giant and partners, we have a lot of trade routes with them already, which means commercial agreements between us might be a good idea. So let's do that. Start a commercial agreement and a research agreement. Say, why are you so pissed off about it? We have a lot of research we can give them, but I don't really want to give them anything, to be honest. Prisoners, slaves? No way, I'm not going to give you that. There is no way I'm giving you that. Or I'm going to give you the rider technology, because why the hell not? Okay, that seems to be good. Okay, map exchange, vision and map exchange, followed by, let's see, can we suck more resources out of you? No. We can take a little bit of wine, I guess. That's fine. But it's not really worth it. Let's suck some emeralds out of you. Yeah, just whatever emeralds you can give me would be fine. Yeah, give me all your emeralds. Okay, that's not much, really. Oh, screw it, I don't need the map exchange with you. Just research agreement is fine. We cannot activate the blood crystal or the gold because we ran out of luxury resources apparently. Okay, we really need those though. Oh, stop right there. Alright. Okay, we're gonna go back there and search this area. What do we need? Search the temple ruins revealed by the rays of dust with a strong infantry hero, level 4. Okay, so we need a level 4 hero to search this area, and we are, I believe, yes, we are already level 7. So yeah, we're gonna go down there and search that area, that ruin. You guys are just gonna move in this direction, and we will settle you immediately. Boom. Oh yeah, so what minor faction do we have here? The Kazanji. Alright. They are immediately under our control. We're gonna build everything. We're gonna build the Mill Foundry, the Empire Mint, the Geomics Lab, the Public Library, Sewer System, Glory of Empire, Right of Way, of course, the most important. And yeah, we're gonna buy 1 citizen so we can build a borough. Now, what's the best place to build a borough? probably here. So we can gain 3 ocean tiles, 3 coastal tiles. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. There we go. Oh wait. This is gonna be built on top of the watchtower. I don't really want that for now. Let's go for this one. And we can buy it next. I think, yeah, we should buy it right now. 74, 74. Yeah, these are the early cheap improvements. We can buy them with 74 dust. We already have 2,800 dust. So this is gonna be a piece of cake. 311 dust. We buy the Borough Streets. Central Market, of course. For 311, 311, and what else? Another dust depository and a dust refinery, and yeah, we're gonna delay that one for now. Yeah, we're gonna delay these as well. Let's see, it's actually cheaper to buy one of these. Hopefully we can perhaps build another borough in the next turn, okay. And there we go. It's pretty cool. We built all of these things in that city. I should have put a hero there. I'm such an idiot. I forgot to put a hero in that city, so he will gain all the experience. Whatever. Fine. Alright. There we go. We're going straight for the winter immunity for this hero. Your recent expansion is not a problem for us as long as our Riga is big enough for the both of us. And he appears to be terrified of me. Alright, map exchange. Are you happy with this? You should be. Alright, so now we can gain some vision. We can actually see what the hell is going on in the rest of the map. So we just made a small map exchange between us, and wow, he appears to have searched. Yeah, we don't really need to explore anymore because they explored for us. Alright, this appears to be a grassland region, which means it's not going to be useful for me. There's a cold region on the other side. Yes, even if we want to access this continent, we are going to have to settle in this region anyways. And I am really not looking forward to that. Yeah, this region is entirely tropical, which we don't want. Most likely going to be focusing on these necrophages. Alright, so you're going to have to move down here. Towards the ruins. And we do have another 2,500 gold. You know what? I'm gonna buy another hero. Let's see, what heroes do we have? There's Bazi Safara Bahas, which is a roving clan hero. He has a dust boost, not bad, and he has 2 skill points, which means we can invest them there. This guy is gonna be perfect. Let's see if we have anything better. I doubt that we have anything better actually. Yeah, this guy is the. Yeah, these are the ones with the wasted skill point in the warrior region. This is a wild walker hero, which we don't really need. He gives us a lot of industry, but we don't really need industry. Siri Alastro, which is a roving clan hero as well. Wow, I'm actually very much tempted to buy 2 roving clan heroes. They're both perfect. Actually, it depends on how many cities we actually have. How many cities do we have without heroes? Let's see, we have this one has a hero, this one has a hero. Yeah, so all of our cities currently have heroes. But I'm not gonna take any risks. I actually really want these 2 heroes, so I'm gonna buy them. You, sir, you belong to me. Miss, you belong to me. Fantastic. Because they're extremely useful. And we have so much happening, we can actually settle another region. I wouldn't mind settling in Therat, just to fill up that particular hero. Just to make him an administrator. Alright, we're gonna assign. Which one of these was the more powerful? I believe the girl was more powerful than him. She has dust boost level 2, which makes her the better candidate for a governor. We're gonna give you this and this, of course. There you go. Now we're making 198 dust already. That is perfect. We're gonna buy one more citizen and we're gonna buy and build a borough right here. You know what? Let's build a watchtower first. But we can't afford it right now, apparently. Alright, that's fine. We also need to start building these caravanserais, I believe. Yeah, there's a caravanserai here. Another one here. Another one here as well. We're gonna prioritize that. And a caravanserai right here. We're gonna prioritize that. We don't even need a large army for this game because no one is attacking me. You see? So how long have I been playing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop, I think, at turn 95. I'm talking a lot. There's a lot to explain. There's a lot to talk about. You know, I want to explain my exact intentions. There's a lookout tower here. You know what? I'm gonna buy the dust infiltration as well. I'm gonna buy this and this. Okay, so here's the thing. We lose if we build a watchtower. We cannot build a district here. That's kind of weird. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to build a borough street instead. Yeah, you see what just happened? If you build a watchtower anywhere, you cannot build a district over that tile. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And a caravanserai, of course. How much does this thing cost? It's quite expensive, 888. Alright, so we're gonna postpone that for a while. Okay. 737 population. Okay, we're gonna buy one more. That should be enough. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give her the extra equipment. Okay, where's that tome? It's right here. +1 per city. That is good. And the extra vision, of course. And we're done. There we go. And we can actually move this guy down in order to explore this. Before we do that, before I forget, we cannot activate any of the luxury resources. Too bad. With only 2 units and the hero equipped with a shard of Icariel, can we actually... Oh, we have to go all the way up there. Alright, we're gonna do that soon. Oh, wait, actually we need only 2 units apparently. So, we're gonna remove 2. Let's see, which of these are our most powerful units? I assume we will need a Dust Bishop, at least whatever we pick, there has to be a Dust Bishop. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna get a Stalwart and a Dust Bishop into these armies. You guys can stay behind for now, and you are gonna move all the way up there. What? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Alright, fine. It looks like he wants to go all the way there. Alright, that's fine. You're gonna wait for us inside the city. In order to reduce upkeep, of course. And it looks like I've run out of time. I'm gonna continue this Let's Play in the next video.